What is up, guys? I'm Matura here, back with some Conan Exiles. So before I start, I actually just want to point this out that I did some off-screen gaming and I built, I think most, if not all, the workbenches that I need to, play the game. And I did move, well, I moved out, so that is complete wasteland now. I moved everything here, and I also got a couple more thralls to help me out. So I got Inigo, and I got Iblis of Zingara, an alchemist and a tanner. I'm not sure if I showed you guys the shield right is an old one. I've also gotten Honora Steel Fingers in the last episode, and as well as the Lone Fisherman. What I do need now is, oh yeah, I also got a bowmaker. Alphonse Zingara of Zingara. He's a bowmaker, so plus damage when creating bows. Now I'm in the lookout for a bladesmith. That's what we want, not a tempersmith. And a smelter, just to make smelting a little bit faster. And yeah. So aside from that, what I want to do for this episode is actually upgrade our thrall follower bodyguard. So Enika is good and all, but at level 17 and a health of 1.4, nearing 1.5, that is no good to us. And especially if we want to start dungeon delving, Enika will die in a heartbeat. I can almost see it. So my plan is to actually first make her follow us. Let's also grab the horse while we're at it. Hold on, I think I need food. Let's go get food. Let's go cook food. So my plan is to basically upgrade our thrall. Right, so first and foremost, I will go behind Conan's bar in search of Seth. I think that's Seth. Seth Strunchen. Yeah. Let me bring you there. So from our base, we'll just go to this entrance here. All of them are our thralls. We will go down here. And just in case we meet a bladesmith, let's go see. Blacksmith, no. Okay, none of these are what we want. But basically, this is Conan's bar. It's in the heart of Cimmerian. You can see Conan is there. And then we want to go at the back. Here. And then from here, and it has 2k health, we will see a drunk guy called Seth, the drunk. So we just have to go kill him. And hopefully he drops his truncheon. And if we do not see it, we can just go out. And come back in. And he will be revived, and we can just go kill him again. I'm not sure where Enika is. There they are. So again, we'll just go ahead and kill Seth until he drops his truncheon. Maybe I think I need. Lucky. Yeah, I think we can do one. I'll give the truncheon to Enika, but then I will make me an iron truncheon, or maybe a steel one. And then instead of my usual going here and getting a I forgot what they're called, hunter seekers, I will actually go ahead straight towards the boundary, I'd like to say, Mounds of the Dead. Because I will go straight to a Cimmerian Berserker instead of the Hunter Seeker. Ah, sorry, Hunter Treasure Seeker. There you go. So we'll go ahead and go down here. Could I actually start making? No, I cannot yet. Um, though I should be able to make blunt fittings, right? Kind of forgot we can already upgrade on that as well. So let's go ahead and scroll down, get the weaponsmith. That way we can get the blunted weapon fitting. And also for the armor smith. Like so. And how much do we need for this one? Steel bar, just 10. I've been grinding a lot. Yeah, I've been grinding a lot of iron, grinding a lot of rocks, or stones rather. Okay, how does one make a steel truncheon? Also for attributes, I'll just go ahead and fill this out. So that way I'm halfway through getting my stamina regenerate 25%. By the way, if you've noticed, my UI changed, and that's because for the past few game hours that I've been grinding offline, or off cam rather, the game keeps on crashing. So there's that. So I'm not sure if it's because of the mod, but I've also verified my game, and hopefully it doesn't crash now. If it does, oh man, that's gonna suck. We also need to change our armor so that we can deal more damage with Enika. Now that I have actually gathered enough of the materials for one Wheel of Pain, Lesser Wheel of Pain, and basically the foundation for it, let's start navigating ourselves. Or I'm not even sure if that's the right word. But basically, let's start going to the Mounds of the Dead over here. So basically, our route is to just go down here, through here, and then just make our way up past the desert savanna over in this side. Once we reach here, we just go down and we should see the Cimmerian Berserker here. I think that's a guaranteed spawn. And basically, we will build ourselves the training, the training outpost is what I like to call it, somewhere here, just before going up um, the northern part of the map. So once again, I'll see you guys once we arrive here. So I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, we made it to here. Just before we enter the pass, we made it past the Crown Grove, and past the Oasis of Neket. That's where our base is, and basically we're here now, entering this pass and into the, well, yeah, Mounds of the Dead, I would like to say. So that's the savannah behind us, and we are entering this area now. I always thought this was like a named entryway, but I guess not. We start to see the, I forgot what they're called, but they're ghosts. Well, that's a deep fall. So we don't want to fall there. Actually, we can just pass by over there. Okay, then we can just cut through the river. Here we go. We discovered Mounds of the Dead. Huh? Or being attacked? Yeah, because I know that Braga is an NPC, but he doesn't fight. I don't think. Yeah, he doesn't. Anyways, we just go ahead past Braga, and I'm being bothered by this background music because that usually means you're being followed by something or by someone. Then just past here is the Cimmerian Berserker. So we have to kinda iffy on that 2k health, but I'll try to help you with all that I can. Uh I also have my iron truncheon. I couldn't make the steel one yet, mainly because the steel one needs you to be level 50 and I am level 45. So aside from that, I also have purple lotus orbs to help us um, knock the Cimmerian Berserker. There, that's the Cimmerian Berserker. Basically, I will throw one of these. Let's prepare the fiber bindings. Just so we can fight stationary. You know, get all the concussive help that we can. There it is, Cimmerian Berserker. This will hit like a truck. Help me. Anika. What you doing, girl? Don't follow my horse. Alright, perfect. Easy enough. Alright, let's go ahead and bring the Cimmerian Berserker to here. We just want to make our way up here, avoid them at all cost, and once you see the path going to, yeah, there, going to the frozen pass, we will build the camp here. Alright, so hopefully we don't lose her. Hopefully. Oh, okay. For a second, I thought I lost my construction hammer. Would have been real stupid. I don't need to build the. Alright. Might as well. Just build that so. And can I get the gruel? Put the gruel there. And place you there. And you should tame. And while I'm also here, I will also be on the lookout for Delincia, which I think is one of the best thralls you can have, and as well as Lianil or Lianili. She's a performer, but also has like good fighting stats as well. So those are the two um, thralls that we need to look an eye out for. Also, if there's a bladesmith, then I will get that. And if there's also a smelter, then I will also get that. But yeah, aside from them, that's it. No other like tanner, no nothing. So just them. That doesn't look like Leah Neal. This is her only spawn, by the way. So if that performer is a girl, you might want to check it out. It could be her. Sometimes that's not. Move, move, move. Yeah, so you'd know it's if it's Delincia if the roaming guards are not wearing armor. So basically like a fur coat or fur wraps. And I think that's a default Delincia armor. But aside from that, again, if you don't see that, then it's not her. I'll just take my time, looking around. But eventually I will see you guys back at home. So yeah, see you in a bit. And now that we're home, let's actually put our Cimmerian Berserker down. And I will actually have to build her some more better armor, basically. if you don't have DLCs on with you, the very first few armors that you can get that would boost up strength is under the Savage Armor's feet, rather. And you want to scroll down and look at the Hyperborean set, Slaver set. So let's go ahead and unlock that for 5 points. And from there, we could actually build it here. So let's just go Hyperborean. And we need fur. Quite a lot of fur. Remember that 6, 15, 26 fur. So I think we should have fur from when we were. We do. 26. That's from when we were doing our jungle runs. So let's go ahead and put the fur here. Then we need heavy padding, so we need 5 of it. And then we need iron bars, which is 17, 50, 67 iron bars. So let's go ahead and get them. For the heavy padding, we need 30 thick leather. So we have 67. And for the heavy leather, we just need 200. Oh, well, 150. Since it is discounted now with the improved workbench, or improved armor's bench. So let's go ahead and craft the set. So one of that, one of that, one of that, one of that, and one of that. They should get crafting. We will leave Enika with the Forge Light. As much as I want to get it, we will get the sets. Dude, it's so hard to I'm not even gonna type anymore. Estrenchen. There. How about that? I feel like that's a major tongue twister. Alright. Just a bit of cleaning, organizing while we wait for the thing. Oh, we're on the last piece now. That's pretty fast. Just a couple more seconds. They're crafting this real quick. So this should normally have 3 damage, but because we have the shield, right? It gives bonus armor and bonus to where was it? There, strength damage, strength weapon damage plus 2%. So now it's equivalent to 5% bonus damage, not just 3. So we go ahead and replace your armor with the Hyperborean set. Okay, let's just drag everything there. Like so. And that is our Cimmerian Berserker. She can follow us. Her health at level 1 is 2.5. But if she follows us, she gets the perk. That's 3.2. What's your stats looking like? Pretty healthy vitality and pretty healthy strength percentages. Let's go all out on strength. So I think her vitality is good. I want to make her hit like a truck. I've given her the gruel mainly because it gives her plus 14% on the growth chance for strength, maxing it or bringing it up to 89%. And aside from that, that has 6 points of healing once she eats it, so very decent in healing her up when she gets damaged. So basically what I'll do is to just farm out, make her gain some levels, and then from there I could take you to the next point or highlight of this video. So again, be right back. I've gotten her some levels. I've also done the first step of the Dungeon Delver, which is the dregs. And you guys already know that, or I've already shown that in the previous episode. Uh, our Cimmerian Berserker is now at level 7. Um, but it's time to proceed to that next thing that I do during, this time around. I normally would then go towards the Unnamed City. So from our base, we just go down here, just follow the path across the desert. Well, not towards there, but towards here. So let's just go ahead and go through here. And if you see that crevice, basically that is our entryway or entry point. So yeah. So let's just make our way through this desert past these scorpions. They shouldn't harm us. I mean, we're fast enough to run away. So let's just go ahead and go there. Okay, the reason why I do this next, so just to give you guys an idea, I am at level 48. Our Cimmerian Berserker's at level 7. Could be after level 5. Basically, the idea here is to just farm the bosses around here. Let me just kill this guy. Alright. I farm the bosses around here for the fragments of power. Now, basically, what those do is to give you additional knowledge points. But you don't eat it as it is. You have to make them into the tablet of the fragment of power. So I'll show you guys the route that I take. That is actually the first boss that we'll encounter. So we'll just go ahead and help our Cimmerian Berserker deal with... Ouch! Ow! Okay. Yeah, so you have to be careful. They do quite the damage. So there is that. Let me just quickly heal up. Plus, this should be this should be a good leveling point for your... sorry, this should be a good way to level, is what I'm trying to say. Your followers. So, Cimmerian, can you just... Okay, good. Oh, dodged it. Also, I did encounter another... what do you call this? Another crash. So the game, I feel like, is starting to become very unplayable. It does affect me because I'm also recording at the end, and any unsaved recording becomes corrupted, and basically we don't want that. Or well, I don't want that. So what I'll do after each boss fight, basically I need to cut the recording just so I can ensure that I have the recording before all hell breaks loose. So there's that. So just a few more and that's done. I kind honestly forgot what this guy's name is, but that's where we get fragments of power from, the bosses around here. We also get legendary weapons. We will need the Witchfire powder for the sorcery, so let's get them. Grandmaster armor repair kit. I honestly don't use these, so I'll just leave them behind. As to harvesting them, I'm not quite sure. Yeah, you don't get much from them. You just get bones, demon blood, and brimstone. These we can get from anywhere else, so I'll just leave them behind. And now it's time to head to the next boss. So I'll just go ahead and post his face here. I think he was called the Brute. So let's just say Brute. Put that there. And then the next boss is just around the corner here. Okay, so the next boss, basically from the Brute, we went down here, fought a lot of skeletons. We went through this crevice over here, which is way over there. Then we just went, we went up the stairs here. And before we go straight, we head left. And then at the back, we should see the boss, that one. So we can go ahead and kill him next. There are other skeletons here, so keep an eye out for them. I didn't know why I hit my Cimmerian Berserker, but yeah, there's that.
You picked the wrong fight.
Anyways, our Cimmerian can focus down the boss. We can focus down the skellies.
God take you.
Are you serious? I said we focus down the skellies. Or the Cimmerian goes for the boss. Dang, we need a lot of stamina for this fight. Nothing on him. Nothing on him. Alright. Let's help our Cimmerian. There's one more skelly. Yep. Let's get the orbs. Let's get the... I don't think we need the powder, so let's just leave that.
You picked the wrong fight. God take you.
Okay, that's done. And we got Night Stalker's Mask. We also got the Fragment of Power, Composite, Obsidian. You know what? I'll hold on to them. Why not? So I think this one is called the Guardian of the Flame. Basically because he's guarding the flame. So let's go ahead and put him here. Guardian, or you know what? Oh, it fits. Guardian of the Flame. Right, the next boss is going to be located, I want to say somewhere here. So I'll see you guys once we're there. So again, see you in a bit. So like I said, from the Guardian of the Flame, we just went out and then head straight here. Basically hug this area over here so you don't have to fight all the skeletons in here. Then make your way over here by the bridge. And we don't want to cross the bridge yet. What we do have to do is basically just make your way down here. And that is the other boss. Yeah, so what we have to do so that we don't have to fight all of them all at once is basically inch our way. Then once they start to aggro on you, you just have to, step back, and then you fight all the skeletons now. Oh crap. Yeah, I feel like I have to go back to using one-handed weapons. I'm gonna die. Okay, last two. Last one. Let's check them for loot. We're not seeing anything that. Ooh, what is that? Oh, compost. Uh, basically, what I'm out here to. Yeah, let's get these. These are very. I mean, you can just buy them, to be honest, but you know, might as well just get them. Then likewise for the other side, yeah, just have to lure them away from the boss before you start the boss fight. Okay, last two. Okay, you handle that, I'll handle this one. Right. Crystal. I'll just get that. Just cause. Okay, once that is done, then we can go ahead and kill this guy. Ouch. Come on, Cimmerian Berserker.
Curse you!
Ow.
You picked the wrong fight! You picked the wrong fight! Gods take you! Take death!
Is that Forge Light? Oh, it's Maelstrom. That's kind of weird. It's a strength weapon but has no armor pen. It's obviously a mace. Is that a one-handed though? Nah, it's two-handed. Okay, that's pretty weird. I'll just hold on to that. We can get the Fragment of Power and then more Witch Powder. We can also check his chest at the back. Loot them if you want to. I'll just go get these. Hardened Steel. Might as well get those as well. So that is the third boss. Now the next boss, we do have to go back up there. Actually, we don't have to go back up there. We will just go ahead and go up there and then head left. So again, I'll bring you guys to where that is in a bit. So for the next boss, we did come from here. I forgot to put his marker on there. I think this one is called the Undead Commander. So from there, we went through here under the bridge, then just went up, scaling this part of the area. And then what we want to do is follow this dirt path that leads to here. Now, we can see the tip of his head over there. And what we actually want to do is to lure that because we gain corruption when we're here. And unfortunately, I don't have a bow. The aviary, yeah. Now, unfortunately, I don't have a bow. So I just had to, go near enough for him to aggro on us. And then we will just have to fight all the way out here where it's safe from gaining corruption. And from there, you can just go ahead and attack her, please.
You picked the
So that is down. We got the fragment of power. Get anything else that you know catches your attention, catches your eye. Let's transfer that because that is freaking heavy, 50 weight. Let's just actually transfer everything else. All right. I think this one is called the Winged Death. So let's just go ahead and put that down here. Winged Death. Winged. Alright. Then I'll see you on the next one. So this one is actually not far, very far away. But yeah, from here, basically this is where we were fighting the Winged Death. We just went down and we stopped here. Now, this guy is an NPC. It's not a boss. You can talk to him, but you know that's just more of the lore and whatnot. So I'll leave you guys to that. Basically, that is the boss that we want to go after. He is on top of things. So basically, we just have to climb this area over here and then fight some more skellies and kill him. So let's go ahead and do that now. Let's bring out our mighty hammer. We will lure this guy. How did that last one hit though? Weird. Again, get the witch fire powder. We will need them eventually. Now what I want to do to get up there is to just hug these corners. Basically, that's where you can gather your stamina back. So we'll just go ahead and climb one. And this is a corner that we can stop and gather our stamina. Oh! I don't know what happened there. What the heck? So let's go ahead and drop down, gather our stamina. What happened there? Okay, let's try that again. Okay, perfect. Gather our stamina again, then climb this last one, and then we just have to fight these guys next. Ow. Ow, okay, you know what? We're Mr. Nice Guy. Let's go ahead and go. Okay, that's 2 skellies down. Nothing that we like. And then basically, this is the guy that we have to kill. And I know that he is called the Watcher. So let's just go ahead and let our Cimmerian Berserker deal with that. This is quite the... please don't fall. And she fell. Yeah, that's the thing you have to avoid. It's her falling down. Is there any way to reset? Oh, even the boss fell. Okay. I guess we have to go down then. So I think they're here. I've never had that happen to me ever before, so pretty weird. Okay, we just have to keep on avoiding its attacks because yeah, that's gotta hurt. So we don't want that to happen to us. So let's just do our best to avoid the attacks while we land our home.
Curse you! You picked the wrong fight!
Okay, we're almost there. Just 1,000 left. Okay, that's him down. Oh man. Okay, we can get some layered silk, because I'll need that for something. War Dancer chest. Legendary armor with a strength weapon damage of 6. Nice. And another fragment of power. Now the next one, I won't, hopefully it doesn't crash. I won't have to, uh, log out in a bit because it's just here. So basically from here, and this is on top, uh, the Watcher. What you have to do next is go down and face the Red Mother, I think it was called. Red Mother. I was gonna say the Red Dragon, but the Red Mother. Get it right. So, before we fight or engage that, let's actually drink water and eat food. Again, like the Winged Death, this is gonna cause you a lot of corruption. So again, what we do is basically lure her. You lure her with your horse and whatnot. So once she's lured, basically you just go up. I don't know, maybe here. Order them to go back to you, and this is where you fight them. Okay, time to attack. Very big HP pool of 12,000. So again, we'll just try our best to avoid all her attacks while we deal our damage to her. So I do apologize. It's getting dark out. But yeah, I'll just have to keep on fighting. Almost there though. 3k left. Oh, I screwed up that. Kinda hard to see what she's going to do next if it's very dark out. Only 1-7 to go. Ow. There we go. Ah, damn, what a fight. Now for this one, oh by the way, I did give up on the pickaxe and hatchet, and just went with the pickaxe. Sorry, I meant to say the axe, the pick. So yeah. Anyways, we can go harvest this as well for dragon. I'm actually going to get that. Get this. Ooh. Okay, we will need that for a later episode. But essentially, we need to harvest this for dragon bone and dragon horns. Yeah, again, it is gonna be a necessity for when you start to do the sorcery. So there's that. Might as well farm those up while you're here. We don't actually need the head, but sure, why not? Now, there is one more boss, and he's basically out here in the outskirts. He is patrolling this area, but if you get him or catch him right here on the spot, then you don't have to patrol the area. So yeah, basically what we have to do is just go up here, and then from there we just go straight towards the boss. So I'll see you guys once we're there. All right, so we are here now, and that's where we came from, and basically that is him over there. So I feel like that's somewhere here, and that boss is called the Grave Walker. Grave Walker. So let's go ahead and kill him. We will attract all these skellies, but we have to fight it. We have to fight all of them. We aren't as strong as our Cimmerian berserker, so we can only handle one at a time. Oh crap, why are you attacking me now? Dude, the sheer number, it's really... Dude, I need stamina. I need stamina. Can you please attack that? It's also weird that the irritate perk isn't working, so... Okay, let's go ahead and switch to daggers so our stamina... How did we even... What? Bro, what? Dude, these skellies are irritating. You know, just because of this, I will now switch to one-handed. That is the best. Fighting these guys with two-handed is a pain. I can't even. Nice. Alright, cool. Now we got... Ooh, the Ghast Sword. What does that do? Oh, it's a corrupted weapon. Hard pass. I'll just hold on to it though. Get the Fragment of Power. Get the Witchfire Powder. And then get Potent Compost. We'll need that for something else also in the future. What's also good with these ones is you can use your sickle to harvest them. Bro, I know you can harvest them. There you go. And you get Witchfire Powder from them as well. So there is that. Gossamer, that's weird. I didn't know you can get Gossamer from them. But yeah, Witchfire Powder, if you need some more, basically it's the blue boys, or the blue guys, or the whites rather. I think that's what they're correctly called. And basically, from here on out, I would just repeat the process, because once you're here, the brute have already spawned back, and by that time, everybody have already spawned back as well, and you can just do a rotation, get some levels on you, get some levels on your thrall, and you should be good to go for end game, late game. So there's that. She's level 9 now. I might do some offline grinding. Also because I feel like I can't show a grind if the game is what do you call this? If the game is crashing, right? So I don't know when the next video will be, but you know. But this one hopefully goes up in about 12 hours, I'd like to say, or maybe in about 10 hours from now. If not, then the latest would be the following day. But yeah, aside from that, I have no idea when the next video will be, just because the game is bugging out and it's very unplayable at that state, especially for someone like me who's trying to make content out of the game. Hopefully Funcom does something about that. But yeah, I don't think it's my hardware. I've played this game for the 100 days video. I've never experienced a crash. But after the recent updates, yeah, it's causing the issue, I want to say. But yeah, anyways, I'll see you guys when I get back home. So see you in a bit. I actually kind of forgot at what level I started grinding that, but I am now at level 50. And the Cimmerian Berserker, honestly, I think we should give her a name. If you do have a name for her, I'm not very good at names. Can kindly comment it down below, and the first one I see, or you know, the best one, gets to be her name. Anyways, she is now at level 9, so possibly in the next episode, whenever that will be, she might be level 15 or maybe on the way to level 20, and I could be at max level 60 already. And from there, it's just going to be pure action from there on out. Basically, for this episode, you know, I just showed you how I grind the, you know, the levels at the late game. Basically, I just grind the levels here in the Unnamed City, mainly because it also gives us the Fragment of Power. That, you know, that it gives us more knowledge points when we eat them. And aside from that, we also need about 30, I think, Fragment of Power for the one of the journey steps, which is this one. No, not that one. Adventure, was it? Yeah. Basically, that's needed for this one. uh, the Library of Esoteric Knowledge. So there's that. And for us to do that, we need to be level 60. So again, that's it for me for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. And I hope I've earned your subscription with this episode. So yeah, again, I'm Matero, and I'll see you guys on the next video.